Alert! In this video I will show you the urgent need to awaken spiritually. Why am I saying this? Because you, my dear zombie, are the target. Yes, humanity is at war, spiritual. Don't watch TV, it's just brainwashing. The real war is against humans. I have proof, because you come with carnal eyes, but the real rulers are evil spiritual beings, from another dimension, and they will do anything to end human life. That's why other spiritual beings of light are coming in massive numbers to stop their plan. My mission is to make humanity aware, not to fear, because victory is coming from the skies. Subscribe to the only channel that will soon show you the new world stage. We are experiencing an undeclared war, fought with biological and chemical weapons. A more deadly, cowardly, insidious war, in which violence is used in an ostensibly legal form aimed at violating the rights of citizens and affecting Christian populations, as well as the low-income people. All the world wars and socialist revolutions in history have been genocides designed to promote a new world order, just like the current disease war, as humanity is already controlled by those led by Kabbalist bankers and their Masonic lackeys. You are and always will be the target of the spiritual beings that dominate this dimension. They have no mercy, no compassion, no empathy, much less a sense of humanity. The goal is to lower your frequency and vibration through fear, hardship and tribulation. They control all means to induce you to fear, so dear zombie, do not be afraid, because your deliverance is near. They have little time, so they accelerate their false flag plans. They want your faith. Control is nothing more than breaking your faith through fear and suffering. Keep your mind, feeling and emotion in trust and end bondage. Joy in chaos, courage and faith in tribulation is the only power against current evil. Do not underestimate the degree of depravity of these beings who rule the world. What matters are the measures they will implement to decharacterize and enslave the human being. Knowing what they do well, how can anyone doubt that they were the masterminds of 9/11 and other unique atrocities? Throughout history, totalitarian regimes have always been overthrown by the force of populations. It is difficult to imagine that the current dictatorship can be fought in any way other than intimidation, as the powers of the state, the mainstream media, institutions and economic potentates are the force and accomplices behind these crimes. David Spangler, director of the United Nations Planetary Initiative Project, stated, "No one will be part of the New World Order unless he performs an act of Lucifer worship, nor will you enter the New Age unless you receive Luciferian initiation." The right global crisis will begin. For the implementation of measures that have a single objective, you, as the main target. Everything was planned and implemented without fear, and the greatest indignity of human character was demonstrated by the leaders of governments and medical staff, who blatantly acted as disloyal traitors in the face of clear evidence of the premeditation of this terrible crime against humanity. The truth is censored. Today innocent people are censored and, yes, they are pointed out as the public enemies to which no rights are due. But the gang of criminals and murderers in favor of the bites continues to act freely. The Trojan horse, unfortunately, is already within humanity. The world is on the brink of an international catastrophe of mass mortality. This is how the strategy was planned from the start. The sting shouldn't work and would only make matters worse. And this is the main reason for the increased susceptibility of millions of people to serious illness and death. Everything is corrupted by the new war on hybrids and targets you. You who live everywhere are the target discovered, understood and revealed to us by the acts of the global conspirators. About what really happens among society without the slightest opposition, points to a clearly defined reality. There is a hidden war, and on God's side are the children of light, and aligned with Satan, the children of darkness. The time of all times and the end of all ages has come. But hold on to the battle, because on our side are the spiritual principalities and powers of good. Your deliverance comes from the heavens, but first you will have to endure their last plan for humanity, the famous Great Tribulation. I will tell you when their cycle will end. I have that information. At the right time, I will say. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications, to receive new videos.